Welcome to Anice's Hand Felted Creations. Today's video is just about the basics that you need for needle felting and some of the tools, equipment that we can use. So if you're just starting out needle felting and you just want to know the basic equipment that you need to get started, there's just 3 items, which is your felting surface, which is something to felt onto, some wool of course, and a felting needle, and that gets you started needle felting. So if we have a closer look at those, the felting pad, now this is just a basic foam pad, so it is really the cheapest option, and it's only a small size, and of course you could go for the bigger size if you have a bigger you need a bigger surface to work on. Then we can go into these are my own wool pads that we make at Hand Felted. Again, larger size and a handy size. So another option of course is, which is quite popular, is a rice bag. These are great to work on too, just a bit heavy but fantastic to work on. So we'll look at those a bit closer in a minute. So the other items which we have here are holders. So you can just use your your felting needle as it is, and that will work perfectly for you. But if you want to put it into a holder, if it's more comfortable, then this one is designed, put it upside down. Okay, so this one is designed to hold a single needle, and it just makes it a bit more comfortable while you're felting. And then we have another one which is a chunkier handle, does the same job, it's just preference. And then we go on to the multi-needle holders. So again, another wooden one which will hold up to 3 needles. And then we have with this one, which is really popular, very useful, called a pen tool. Now that also holds up to 3 needles. Moving on to bigger projects. Now this one gets a lot of use in my workshops because we do tend to make big items in my workshops, and the metal one which we have made is, this one is really heavy, so saves your wrist, and holds up to 6 needles, so that's another one. And then we have what is called a punch tool. Now this also holds up to 6 needles, but I find the punch tool better for sort of 2D felting rather than the 3D where you're working on a flat surface. But yes, that's another very useful tool. And then going into safety, to protect your fingers and thumbs, which comes in close contact with the needles, we have some guards. So to get a closer look at these, I'm just going to bring the camera down onto the table, and I'll show you how they work. So if we have a closer look at the basics to start off, you just need a felting needle and a felting surface, and then your felting wool. The felting surface, this would be the cheapest option, and it's a good idea if you're not sure whether you're going to take up needle felting but just want to try it. You want to look for something really firm and quite thick as well, so that as you're stabbing it into the foam, well, this absorbs the needle as you're felting. You want to make sure that it's quite a thick foam to work on. Then we have your wool, and that's all you basically require to start off. I've got some roving here, and I've also got some wool batting. So as you can see, this comes in more of a sheet of wool. All the fibres are crisscrossed. It's fantastic for 3D felting, needle felting, and 2D needle felting really, as is the roving. But I'm going to do another video on the wool, so we'll just concentrate on the tools. So there's also, this is the larger size. I just move that needle there, keeping on with the pads. Now if you were to do something like a felted picture, this would be perfect because you're going to be able to work on that whole area. And if I can show you, so this is the kit, and of course if you were starting off and you didn't want to buy a lot of wool, then these are ideal, because it's got enough of all the different colours and everything that you would need to make a picture without having to buy lots of wool in different colours. So the larger pads, ideal for that, and also larger projects. So that's the cheaper option. Then we have the wool pads, felting pads. These are the ones that we make ourselves, and they're all wool. We designed them because I wanted something to take to the workshops, and I used to use the rice bags. Now these are excellent. They're nice and firm, and they're fantastic as a felting surface, but really heavy. So imagine taking 10 or 12 of those. It's quite heavy, so decided to design something lighter, and we made a white side where you're working with your whiter wools, and then a dark side for your darker wools, and we've just made a smaller one, and this is ideal for smaller projects and well, on the move, needle felting on the move. So that's your felting surfaces. Another, yeah, so the smaller surfaces, felting surfaces, are ideal to make your smaller projects. So if I can give you a few examples, so something like this, or one of the kits. I think I have one right here. So again, if you wanted to make something like the little mice, and it has all the wools in for you, then this would be a big enough size for the smaller projects, or something like the penguin, even the sheep, or a bear, or a woozle. So that size felting pad is ideal for all those projects, and your single needle